called Sylvia's Star-Spangled Spectacular. Every heart beats true on the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old, eye on the grand old, eye on the grand old flag. All right.
I'm working on waving the flag and playing piano at the same time. I'll let you know when I get that done, okay? That song, by the way, was written by George M. Cohan. I know you guys have heard that 100 times. And I want to tell you a little bit about George M. Cohan. He was a Broadway producer. Also, he was an actor. He was a lyricist. I mean, he was a song and dance man. He could have done the whole show just right by himself. But during the days that he had his musicals from 1901 to 1928, he produced 23 different musicals, and he had lots and lots of dancing girls in his musicals. If you go back and look at some of those, like some of the Folly shows and all that, it was a big cast of hundreds. But anyway, he's written so many great songs, and one of the great songs that he wrote when Evan and I were just in New York back in December, and there was a song. He was a statue of George M. Cohan.
Yes, right in the middle of the hustle and bustle of
Times
Square.
Yes, so. Definitely. And he was standing there, and it said his most famous song was "Give My Regards to Broadway," but we're not doing that one tonight because we don't consider that really to be patriotic. But maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, but we are going to do a couple more of his songs a little bit later. But before we do that, we want Evan to sing a more serious song for us. A beautiful song that is also a hymn, because it's called the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And the song, when we get to the chorus, we'd like you to sing with us on the Glory Hallelujah part. Okay? Here's Evan.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vineyard where the grapes of wrath are stored. He hath loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with a glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us live to make men free, while God is marching on.
Sing it with us.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Thank you, Evan. Very good.
His truth indeed is marching on, and it's such a nice time of year to just reflect on the goodness and the things the Lord has done for us in this time. All right.
Our next song is another George M. Cohan song that we talked about earlier, and this is one I bet you will know too. It's called Yankee Doodle Dandy. So, and also Yankee Doodle, but he didn't write Yankee Doodle, but he did write Yankee Doodle Dandy. He got it from Yankee Doodle, which was a very, very early folk song. And we're also going to do, speaking of folk songs, a song by Arlo Guthrie called This Land Is Your Land. So y'all sing along with us, okay?
Yeah, this is our sing-along, and so we got to get ready, Gigi. Let's put on our attire here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot my hat. But anyway, I'm going to mess up my hair, but that's all right. Okay. If y'all have a hat, you can put it on. You can get your flag out and wave it. I can't wave the flag and play, but anyway, you can wave for me. How about that? Are you ready? Yankee
Doodle went to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the
and try not to mess up my hair. There we go. But anyway, thank you, Ev. That was fun.
It sure
I
was.
hope
We
you-
hope you were singing along at home with us.
Yeah, you guys, we really need your help to help us sing, okay? The next song I'm going to do is one that I wrote, and I wrote it back in, back in the 2000s, and mid-2000s, and I was inspired by a book by a friend of mine. It's actually a book of poetry my friend Mark LaFrancis wrote, and the name of the book was called In Their Boots. And I thought, that would make a great song. And I have to show you a copy of the book that I have. It's maybe hard to see, but anyway, Mark is a Mississippi author and journalist, and he's written a beautiful series of books, and this one is about family sacrifice and how the sacrifice of being actually from the soldier standpoint of how hard it is to go and fight and leave your family. And the song that we're doing tonight, In Their Boots, talks about their sacrifice. And Gary Lauder, actually, from North Myrtle Beach, who has the band Smokin' Hot, actually recorded this song, and it's on Reverb Nation, if you guys would like to download it. And I want to thank Gary for doing such a great song. I also want to dedicate this tonight to all of our first responders, our nurses, our doctors, our medical personnel, our policemen, our firemen, all the people who are on the front lines with this COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you guys for all your service. We do appreciate you. And here, thank you very much, Mark LaFrancis, for the idea for this song. And here's In Their Boots. Band of brothers united, give their all for might and right. Husbands, sons, and daughters, sisters, mothers, and wives. In God they trust, fight if they must. For each of us they stand. For we the people of this land. In their boots, if you walk a mile for a while. In their boots, know the pain of sacrifice. We defend the stars and stripes. If you walk a mile for a while. In their boots, at the battles of Yorktown and Gettysburg, the trenches of Battling Woods, the sands of Iwo Jima, on Heartbreak Ridge they stood. They marched in Vietnam in Desert Storm, far distant shores. They make us proud to be Americans, like we've never been before. In their boots, if you walk a mile for a while. In their boots, you know the pain of sacrifice. You defend the stars and stripes. If you walk a mile for a while. In your boots, you find that freedom isn't free. There's a price to pay for liberty. In their boots, if you walk a mile for a while. In their boots, know the pain of sacrifice. As you defend the stars and stripes. If you walk a mile for a while. In their boots, you know the pain of sacrifice. If you walk a mile. In their boots.
Wow, very touching. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
We all have to be mindful of the everyday heroes that are out there that we don't always think about. So
That's
great.
true. That's true. And Evan's going to do a song for you now, and he's going to tell you all about this. This is a special song to him.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. I was much like my grandmother in that I loved to perform and sing and do all types of things like that from an early age. And one of my favorite things was when we would go camping with my family, and anytime they would have a karaoke night, or anytime there was a karaoke machine anywhere, I was probably going to be found close by it singing this song. It's a famous song by Lee Greenwood called God Bless the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All right. Thank you, Evan.
And thank you to Lee Greenwood for writing such a wonderful song. Such a well-loved song, too.
Definitely. Well, and we're going to put together a cute little thing right now for you, and this goes out to all the veterans. And we certainly do hope that you guys will stand up when we sing or play your Armed Forces branch. We're going to be doing, hopefully we cover everybody. But anyway, we'll call it out so you will know which one when you get to yours. If you're not standing up, you're not where you can stand up, just clap for yourself, because we really appreciate your service to all the veterans out there. And so this is called the Armed Forces Medley. So hope we cover all the different Armed Forces branches.
And we thank you so much for all your service out there. Thanks.
Thank you. Evan's going to help me. He's going to hold up the seal of each one for me. So are you ready? United States Coast Guard. Jerry, this is for you. United States Air Force. And of course, the United States Marine Corps. Simplified. Thank you for your service.
We salute you. Right. I think you have another original planned for us, don't you?
Yes, I do. Here's a song that I wrote about the flag. As most of you probably know, I used to be a public school music teacher, and every year we would have to do a Veterans Day program. And so the kids said, we need an original song to do for their Veterans Day program. So I said, well, why don't I just write one? So I did a song it's called Oh Glory, which was an actual first, the calling of the flag before the flag as we know it today. It had 24 stars, but it was more in the Civil War times. But it was called Oh Glory. When it unfurled, they were like, this is glorious. And so it just adapted the name from that. But anyway, here's my rendition of Oh Glory. As we see her colors waving for truth and liberty, the bars and chains can hold us when our freedom's flying free. In times of peace and conflict, on land and sky and sea, the stars and stripes shine through the night for hope eternally. Our glory's flying higher than she's ever flown today. One voice for we the people of the USA. All across America, from sea to shining sea. Oh, glory stands for freedom, for all the world to see. From the California shores to the Carolina Sea, her red and white and blue wave over you and me. Whether torn by wind, faded by sun, or burned in effigy, many have died to save her, so our nation could be free. Oh, glory's flying higher than she's ever flown today. One voice for we the people of the USA. All across America, from sea to shining sea. Oh, glory stands for freedom, for all the world to see.
beautiful. Wonderful. I'm
Thank
sure there's going to be a lot of
you.
requests for that song now.
Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've also was asked to play a couple of patriotic songs for you, and so I decided to put together My Country 'Tis of Thee and America the Beautiful. And I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Wow, that was
Thank you for
gorgeous.
asking for that. We're going to close the show out this evening with God Bless America. And Evan is going to sing it for us. And when we get to the chorus, we hope you will sing along with us.
So I'm situated here.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us pledge allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for that land so fair, as we raise our voices in this solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, light with fall. God bless America, thy home sweet home. God bless America, thy home sweet home.
Thank you very much.
We hope you all have a blessed 4th. And we can't wait to see you next time.
Thank you. Good night. God bless.